Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video we're going to be reviewing the 1.5-inch Bullhide gun belt manufactured by the Beltman. Now a little bit of background here. I've had this belt for 3 months now. I've been able to wear it basically every day except for about a 10-day period where I was doing a field operation for work. The setup we had with it was an Alien Gear Cloak Tuck 3.0 with a Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm, and we wore that at the 430 position with a 15-degree cant, like I said, for 3 months. Now we were also able to go to the range a few times to practice drawing and shooting with the belt, so we really got a good feel for the performance of the belt overall. So as always, we're going to start off with the cons and then we'll move on to the pros. I want to make it clear I'm not trying to sell you this product, I'm just giving you my honest opinion. So after 3 months, I only found one con with the belt, and it's really just something that could be easily improved, and I'd love to see it. Now you have the option to order what's called a stiffener with this belt, and what that does is it's just some extra reinforcement that allows the belt to stay rigid over a long period of time. So I ordered that, and if you touch the belt, you can feel that it ends right here, and you can actually see it too, where we start to see a lot more crinks in the leather here. Now that front strap is that area of that belt that's going to take most of the abuse besides where you're going to be carrying your weapon, and so I'd like to see that reinforced a little bit more, because if I unbuckle that, you can clearly tell, heck, I don't even need to unbuckle it, where you see I buckle my pants every day, and that's because most of us aren't going to be gaining 50 pounds a day, so we're going to be using the same belt loop, or belt hole rather. And so it'd be nice to have a little bit of extra reinforcement right there. Okay, so let's move on to the pros now. I don't want to ramble, but there really are just a number of pros that I feel like sharing. First off, just look at that. We have slight deformation after 3 months of continued use. Not only did I wear this as much as I could with a weapon on it, but at night I just leave my gun attached to it in my pants and leave it next to my bed so we could get just that much more abuse on the belt itself, and it's really only deformed a little bit. It's kept all of its rigidity. I'll show you guys by attaching a holster with a gun in it later on, but it's really just an outstanding system. It supports your pants very well. It also supports the drawing of your weapon. I've tested this against many different belts, such as like old police belts, rigger type belts from the military that are old, and I've used newer style dress belts, and I found that all of them really fail when it comes to drawing your weapon. Now you might be able to conceal your weapon very well with those types of belts, and I was able to do that for a while. I've known people that don't even wear a belt, which I really don't recommend. But what you're going to run into issues with is drawing and reholstering. When you're drawing with a weak belt, what's going to happen is that's going to twist really hard, and it's going to make it more difficult for you to get that gun out. And then reholstering is almost impossible, because the second your gun comes in contact with that holster, it's going to start jiggling around. So this offers you that stability. Now it also supports your back a lot more than you'd think. Now I didn't think it was a big deal. I've carried a lot of weight in my time, but when the second I put this belt on, it really just lifts that weight right off your back and spread loads it across your entire waist, which is very nice. So overall, the craftsmanship is just beautiful. It's a little bit pricey compared to some of the belts on the market, but it's handmade, it's awesome leather, you can customize the hell out of it, different colors, you can taper the front so it looks more like a dress belt. If you're trying to be more incognito, you can change out the belt buckle. There's various types of belt buckles. It's easily done because the screws up here pop out, and then you just use blue Loctite to hold them down. So overall, it is just outstanding, custom-made leather work, and there's really that only issue that didn't even affect performance. So I'm really happy with this belt, and I'd highly recommend it to anyone that's considering purchasing a gun belt.